Scott, these last four games, you guys have had your four lowest scoring games of the season. What's it been like as you guys just try to play your way into rhythm on the fly?
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been good. It hasn't been good at all. I knew I had a feeling that this could possibly happen tonight because all the guys coming back, and then coming back from a road trip. But we were just out of sync. They're a good team, though. They're a good team. They get in you. They're athletic. They got high level shot maker, high level free throw getter. Uh, yeah, he takes. I mean, he's high level, and but we didn't play well, but it was a little bit of getting guys in. I'm still very confident in the group. Um, wasn't one of our better starts. I thought that last 3 minutes of that first quarter, I thought the game was like, I don't know, 19-17 or something. They went on a 13, the whatever 5 run to close that quarter. And then the three at the end of the half was hurt you too. We could have been down 8. There's a big difference, down 8-11. It's only 3, but it's just a different feel. But we fought back, but we can't dig ourselves that big of a hole. And our guys are gonna play better.
You guys, obviously, there's been some tough circumstances, but at 3-12, given the expectations going into this season, are you guys starting to feel a little bit of pressure to turn this thing around?
No, I mean, the pressure. I always tell guys is you should have pressure on you, and the pressure is just playing hard. You focus on the process of playing good basketball, practicing good habits. We got a lot of moving parts, and we could be, it's fairly, it's gonna take some time. We don't want to, and we don't hope that it doesn't take a couple of weeks, but there's a chance that it might. We got three guys coming back Sunday, more than likely. So it's just going to be, we gotta survive. The good thing about it, there's a lot of teams with 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 losses. So we're right in the middle of it. We have to make up a bunch of games. We got 3 more back-to-backs they added. So, but I don't mind that. We need games. We need to get rhythm. We need some continuity. And I still believe in the group. We got a good group going into this year. I know what we have, and I still believe in what we have. And we're going to get better.
Ava.
Scott, you guys spoke so much about mentality after the game. What happened with all of the texts tonight? Did it look like frustration from your end?
Yeah, I mean, that was some very tough moments. We thought we were not fouling, and we thought we were getting fouled. And a lot of times when that happens, you get frustrated. And one guy takes 17 free throws. He had just about as many as we had at halftime. He had more, but he's a good player, but you can't. We put our hands on him. We foul him too much. You get frustrated, and we don't get those same opportunities on the other end. But we got to be better. We got to control ourselves. And I thought Russell's tee, his last one, it should have been just a foul. But I can see the game was getting a little chippy. But if you're going to call that, you might as well call him early in the game.
With the chippiness, did you sense after talking to your guys that was something contained to this game, or was it kind of emotions building after all of the toughness you guys have gone through?
Well, I'm assuming that there's a little bit of that. But I think, like I tell our guys, this is basketball. There's a lot more tougher things that a lot of people are dealing with. And there's a lot of sad things that a lot of people are dealing with. We get to do something we love to do, and we get to show the people that want to watch NBA basketball. They get to see it. And so the pressure of just go out there and play hard and compete for your teammates and enjoy it. But we're not, like Brad has said, we're frustrated. We're not giving up. We're not going to give up. We're definitely not giving up. We're going to keep fighting. and we will turn it around. And when we do turn around, it's going to be a great feeling to be able to say we turned around a very unique, a very, first time, and probably, well, hopefully it never happens again, type of start that we had to deal with.
Fred.
Scott, what gives you that confidence? Where is that from an actual basketball standpoint? What are you seeing that you guys are not doing well right now that you think is fixable, that will help you turn it around?
Well, we got some of our better players have been out. Let's face it. I'm not knocking the guys that have been playing, and they've been playing hard. But there's a reason why I played a decade on the bench. I wasn't quite good enough. And I understand that. And we got some really good players that haven't played. They haven't played in 3 weeks. And they weren't, an injury here, a thigh bruise, and we got one guy. We had 6 guys out. One time, 7 guys out with Thomas Bryant. And it's unusual. I mean, I don't know how to, I don't have the blueprint. I don't want to ever learn how to coach this way. I'm not a good COVID coach. And I'll be the first to admit that. I know what we have. And I know what Tommy has brought in here, a lot of good high character players, and we're going to be able to fight through this. It's tough right now. There's no question, but we still got a lot of games left, and we're going to have some practices, and we're going to be able to get in a nice NBA rhythm. We need continuity. Now we hope that we don't get hit with any more tough situations. We want to just keep playing and building. With the good thing, I mean, Russell is better. He's the last two games he has played, he's been able to attack. He's been able to get to the free throw line. He's been able to get layups, and that's what he does. And he wasn't able to do that consistently early on, but he's going to be able to do that because he's getting healthy. His finger, his quad, DB is, trust me, you guys know it as well as I know it. He's not an 0 for 7 shooter. He's going to get better. Rui is a consistent 15, 7, 8 guy, and he's going to get better. And, Mo, we got Denny. Denny's a tough sucker that he's going to get better. He just turned 20, but he gives you a strong presence defensively, big. He can make a shot. So Ish is a game changer. He can change the game. And I like that. And Mo, he gets under your skin. He's kind of like the Bill Lambier of this generation. He just bothers teams and he makes shots. He knows how to play. So those are all the guys that we don't have, but we are having, next game, we're going to have them all back, hopefully. And then Troy hasn't had a good start, but he's still a good player and he's going to get opportunities. And that's why I'm confident. I'm confident because I think we have a pretty good team that's had to deal with a lot of stuff that a lot of teams don't have. But they're not giving up. They're not complaining about it. We're going to keep working.
Matt Paris.
Scott, kind of following up on that, do you like to see that chippiness then from your guys in that situation?
Yeah, I do. I think we need it. We need it. We need to keep playing with an edge. I thought we could have played with it earlier, but we didn't. But another thing, Brad, I mean, we all know, everybody knows. Unfortunately, last year the other coaches in the East didn't know it. Brad is a superstar. When he's had a monster month, and he has a bad game, and he still has 26. That tells you right there that guy is a big time player. And even like he told me after the game, he felt bad. I said, Brad, you've carried us. We didn't play well tonight. You didn't have one of your better games, but you still had 26, and he will bounce back. Trust me, he's going to bounce back. We all were. Like I said, DB is not going to miss 7 shots. He's just not going to do that. That guy I've seen a lot of great shooters in my time, and he's right there on one hand of all the great ones.
Yeah, just to clarify, what did Brad feel bad about? Was it the shooting or?
No, he didn't play one of his better games, and we didn't play well. And that's what leaders do. They feel like that they don't play well. They feel like they let their teammates down. But he's going to have a bad game, and you know what? He's going to have some more. But like I said, he's a star, man. He has 26, and it wasn't one of his better games, but he'll bounce back, and we'll bounce back. And like I said, we're not happy, disappointed. Myself, I can get better, but we're gonna try to figure things out on the fly. most coaches and myself usually included, that you want some practice times, but we need some game time. We need to get them on the court and get some continuity. And we're going to have that in the month of February with 15 games in 28 days. Wish it was a leap year.
Sorry, Coach. Neil.
Scott, when defenses are throwing all kinds of things at Brad, whether it's facing him up, trapping him, doubling him, what are some of the things that you can do to make things easier for him?
Well, it's unfortunately Rui's not going to go 3 for 9. Jerome's not going to go 1 for 7. DB's not going to go 0 for 7. I mean, those guys, we got to hit shots. I mean, you're going to have physicality on the ball. You're going to have an extra pair of hands helping, and then you're going to have a weak side clogging the paint. So that's what Brad sees. Until we can start making some shots, and we will, but we have to do it. We haven't made shots in the last 3 or 4 games, but we made a lot of shots early in the season. I thought defensively, take away the last 3 minutes of that that first quarter, I thought we were pretty solid defensively. And then Trey got hot and hit 35-foot bombs, and those are hard to stop because the hand was in his face. But that's how good he is.
Last question from Ben.
Hi, Coach. You appear confident that the team's going to turn it around, but how do you kind of keep that morale up in the locker room as the losses continue to pile up?
That's what we all are here to do. I'm paid to coach the team every day. Our players are paid to play every day, and trust me, like I said, there's a lot of things that people are going through. I have friends that are going through some tough things, and everybody, we're no different than the world. We all have people that are going through some tough things. This is not tough. Being 3 and 12 blank sucks, but we're gonna grow from it, and we're gonna build from it, and I feel confident. I know you can. I'm not happy. I'm not pie in the sky. I'm not pumping sunshine up through my veins, but I believe that we have enough talent that we get healthy, and we will, and we're going to get all of our guys back, and we get some games under our belts, and we're going to get in a better rhythm, and we're going to enjoy DB making a bunch of shots, and Russell attacking the rim with his dunks, and Brad making plays for his teammates, and Rui being consistent, and our bigs are going to keep rolling and setting great screens, and that's why I'm confident. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.